Yeah, good morning guys, Jim from JAGfx RD. This is Monday the 23rd of July 2018. This is just my daily video where I go over the daily charts on what I've done on both the Mod MACD trading method and also the high probability trading method. Not a real busy start to the week. It's actually a very quiet week from a news point of view as we come into the summer months, I guess, of the Northern Hemisphere, but let's go to the charts and have a look. And being Monday, I'll probably do a longer video tonight sometime, go over every pair. This is just a quick one, hopefully. We'll start on the high probability charts, a little bit of action on that this morning. Let's have a look. First up, USD Canadian dollar. I was in a buy here somewhere, went up, I closed half and the stop was down here, and I got stopped out on that big bearish candle on Friday. So I think it was about a overall small loss. I'm not sure exactly, but wouldn't have been if it was a loss, it would have been only a small one. So that's that buy is no longer in play, stopped out on the USD Canadian dollar. Pound Swiss franc in a sell here. I've already closed half this morning. All I did was move my stop down to below the point of entry. So my stop's been moved down to 1.31868. Just going to lock in some profit there. Getting the prices the MACD's getting close to the zero level. You got your bullish JAGfx RD there. It's that's a support level I drew. It looks like I know it's broke below it, but it's possibly holding. So I'm just protecting that. That's a pound Swiss sell. Next one's the Canadian Swiss franc. That's a sell. Look, this is an ugly pair. I'm not super excited about it. I'm in a sell here. I've already got the bullish JAGfx RD, the little blue lines there. Sort of I guess you'd call it a bullish candle on Friday, just not setting the world on fire. Even though the MACD is still a fair way above the zero level, I've closed out half this morning and just brought my stop into this level here, 75928, just to protect this position. I don't like the whole setup here, so if I get stopped out, then it'll be a overall break-even result. That's the CAD Swiss. Pound New Zealand in a sell up here somewhere. I've already closed half. The MAC, look, prices come down to 240 LMA, and the MACD's through the zero level. Now I've just brought my stop down to inside the point of entry, so my stop's now 1.94412. So it's just protecting the position. That's the pound New Zealand. Now these three, I haven't taken these. I'm going to go over three pairs: the USD Japanese yen, the USD Swiss franc, and the Swiss franc Japanese yen. Haven't taken any action on them, but I'll just have a quick show you what I'm looking at. I'm probably looking at it now. Probably should have. This is the USD Japanese yen. You see my red trend lines there. Bearish. Big bearish divergence. That would be hidden bearish divergence. The only reason I didn't take the sell, other than being a high risk trade already, that this trend line I've drawn across the bottoms here until now hasn't been broken. I have taken a small position in some of my private trading, but I'm not going to take a trade here with you guys, because to me that's a high risk sort of trade. But if you wanted to, you could take a sell there. It's probably a little bit late now. Well, not a little bit late, but I would have ideally want to have been in the open there or close to it. You have got good hidden bearish divergence there. What else was looking at? The USD Swiss franc. Very similar. Sell signal here. High risk one. I have taken in my private trading. Haven't taken in this one, but I like. And the reason I took it in my private trading was this triple top here. Look at that. You can see it's quite clear. So it's a good level of resistance. It may be worth a shot. I'm not taking it on the high probability charts. I just don't like how the price is at the MAs already, and the MACD is just above the zero level. So This is just for information, other ways to look at trading. And Swiss franc, Japanese yen, sell signal on there here this morning. Again, similar to USD, Japanese yen. There is hidden bearish divergence. As you can see, the MACD is heading down, price heading up. And again, we've got this trend line across the lows here. So to me, the MAs are flattening out. It's a higher risk trade. It's not, look, it's probably, I probably could have taken this one on the high probability, but I just don't like that lower trend line there. The way it's going at the moment, I'll probably get down to there and just sort of bounce up. But the MACD is a little way above the zero level. And I did take a trade in my private trading, and if you guys want to take one, then that's not an issue. Alright, let's move over to the Mod MACD daily charts. And like I said, very quiet news week. I had a look at the news before, and just I only have the high impact ones up. I'm not sure if it's here at all. There it is there. That's the whole week. High impact. Nothing on Monday, nothing on Tuesday. Bit of Aussie and US on Wednesday, just the usual suspects. Bit out of Euro and USD, that's it. I think the whole world's fallen asleep. Anyway, let's move on. Mod MACD daily charts. CAD, Japanese yen. Sorry, how do I get CAD? Pound, Japanese yen. I was in a buy over here. Already closed half. Got a new sell signal this morning, as you can see. So I closed out the remaining buy trade. Didn't hit that stop there, which is good. So no longer in a buy, so I can get rid of all those lines. Overall profit, small overall profit on the buy, and took a sell this morning at this level here, and no stop in places yet. So we're closed the remaining buy on the pound yen and took a new sell trade this morning. It's already looking half right. Euro USD was in a sell, and this morning I've closed that sell, so no longer on that sell. Took a loss, a whole 84 pips there on that loss, which is nothing really on the daily charts. So that sell on the Euro USD is no longer in play. Couldn't take the buy, just not convinced. The standard MACD technically is probably, you would say it's in buy mode, just like it's not convincing. And even though there's a fast MACD cross, confirmed cross, there's no green QMP dot either. We've closed above the 25 SMA. I might regret this, not taking this buy this morning, but it doesn't meet the criteria only because this standard MACD is not convincing and there's no green QMP filter dot. Like I said, the USD is causing me a little bit of concern at the moment. It's just the direction's lacking a bit. Aussie Swiss franc was in a buy here. Didn't really go very far. Came down this morning. We had a confirmed cross of the fast MACD of the zero level, so that buy was closed for a loss of about 42 pips. So no longer in that buy, and I didn't take the sell. And the reasons I didn't take the sell, even though there's a red QMP dot, there's a confirmed cross in the fast MACD, we didn't close below the 25 SMA, nor is the standard MACD in sell mode. So one of them would have had to have happened. So it didn't close below, and there's no sell signal on the standard MACD. So there's not enough criteria met for me to take that sell as yet. This could just roll up and go to another buy, which I would then have to take. But at the moment, I'm out of that buy trade. Aussie Japanese yen. Was in a buy trade earlier here, and it's gone up. I closed out half earlier on the 17th of July. My stop was in place. On Friday it spiked down. You can see it there. Just see it. Let's expand it. You can see it there. Spiked through my stop on Friday, taking me out of the remaining half of that buy trade. I think it was a small overall loss only, so not too bad. So that buy trade on the Aussie Japanese yen is no longer in play, and there's not enough yet to take a sell trade. The main reason is the fast MACD has to break through the zero level. So at the moment, no trade on the Aussie Japanese yen. So that's about it for now, guys. Quiet news week, as I said. I'll do up a video later tonight with covering all the pairs and all the trades I'm in on both methods. In the meantime, if you like these videos or you just want to make sure you get the updates, just subscribe and hit the like button, etc. And I will chat later. Thank you very much.